folks, and welcome back to SnowRunner, my own self-imposed hardcore mode. We are back here on Lake Coved, and let's see where we're at. So I was able to get the F750 back to the garage, and I was able to get the TUZ-16 back to the garage, and I upgraded the TUZ-16. And I need to upgrade the 750, but before I do that, I have to find all the upgrades, and luckily I know where they're at. So the TUZ-16 is over here where there's an upgrade. And then way up, yeah, not knee deep. Where's that? Right there. Way up here. Nope, that's not it either. Oh, right there it is. So right here is the Tega, and it's sitting up there where another upgrade is. And then Tega's going to come over here and take care of this vehicle, which is pulling it out. And right now I am in the Tatron, and we're going to head over because the other upgrade is over in here somewhere. So I took a little bit different route. I came out here on the ice from the garage. So as you can see, the garage is right there. And basically I just came out of the garage, came down here, or came down this little area here, and I'm just cutting over to this road. Saved me a little bit of time. I don't have to drive. Yeah, it's about the same. But it's something a little bit different. Trying to open up some areas of the map, but once I get the 750 fully upgraded, then I can move it out into the field, and then I'll continue opening up the map and doing missions. I want to get this map completed because the new map should be out about any time now. Well, that wasn't nice. And am I going the right way? Yeah, but I don't need to go that far out. So let's head back over this way. Because that's pretty much opened up over there. I can see. And like I said, this vehicle does not like driving on ice. I said that in my past episode. Or rocks. So let's get up here where there's snow and where it likes to be. So funny thing about this upgrade that I'm going for now, I actually drove by this upgrade probably 6 times and never saw it because every time I passed it, it was daytime and I really couldn't see the dancing ants. And then one day I drove through one mission, I drove past it, and it was dark, and I was able to see it. But I missed it by probably 20 yards, maybe 30 yards, a good 6 times or more. Maybe a little more than 20 yards. But I drove through here like I said, probably 6 times heading that way. And I never saw this. Actually, I came right there where that white going across there. That's the way I came through. And I would go on the other side of that pile of rocks, and I never saw it on this side. So this should be the engageable all-wheel drive. And that is for the 750. Nope. Let's stop the engine. And then let's move over to the Tega. So the next upgrade is, and I should have got it when I came over here, but I kept passing a road and then I'd remember it and I didn't want to go back. But it's coming up this little road here, which is a not a very good road to go up. And I'll show you when I go down it. But it's located here. And this one is the tuned custom lift. Come on, get off here. So as you can see, as I'm going back down here, this is not a nice road. And let's go into low gear, because these rocks love to damage your tires. If you hit the side of these walls too hard, you'll blow a tire. And don't try to take the Tatron up there. I tried for about 10 minutes to get the Tatron up there in my other playthrough and could not do it. So let's go to the Tuz 16. I can't talk today. And it's located here. And with all the watchtowers open, you are not going to find this. All of these are hidden upgrades. So the way I found this one was I still had a dark area over here. And I came over with the radar unit. And I ran the radar unit here. And this is where, this area here is where that ice will break and you've got to go around it. But ran the radar unit and then found that upgrade there. So this is the regular raised suspension. Again for the 750. And taking a look at this truck, this is the Tuz 16 that we found. And you can do several things with it. You can put a roof rack on it, which I did. And you could put a flatbed and a crane, or not a flatbed, but a box bed and a frame, or crane. And run it like that so you can carry one load and you're actually able to load yourself. But it makes it really heavy. You can also do that, and I called it a box bed, but it's actually a sideboard bed. You can do that on here with just it alone. You can do the crane alone, or you can do this fuel tank. And since fuel is such an issue on this map, I opted to go with the fuel. And you can also see I don't have the raised suspension on it. I put the raised suspension on and I put the big 47-inch tires on it, or 45-inch, biggest tires you can get on it, and flipped the thing over 3 times trying to get over here. It does not handle well over rocks at all. So what I did was I got rid of the suspension and I put the 43 43-inch tires, I believe. Or it might be the 45. Anyway, the middle size tires, because you can get those without the raised suspension. And it seems to do a lot better. So I'm not flipping it. I haven't flipped it once since I brought it back out of the garage. Even going over those rocks. But I do remember now why I don't like this truck. Because it is short wheelbase. And that short wheelbase means that it turns really fast. And it's kind of hard to control. So, I thought that was a... Oh, it's an unloading place. Okay. So we are going to have to come over here and unload a mission. And I don't believe there was anything else up in there. There is a helicopter. I think it is right in there. That has crashed. It's around in here somewhere. That we are going to have to do a mission for. Not the actual helicopter, but... Oh, right there it is. But there is a vehicle spare part out here that we're going to have to pick up. And there are a couple of helicopters out here that are either crashed or broke down. So it's pretty fun finding those. But right now I'm going to stop the engine and then I will get this back to where I need it later on. But we have all of our upgrades now, so let's go and finish upgrading the 750. And I'll show you what I like to do to it. So in my other playthrough I ran it black, but I decided to do a different color this time. So you can customize it a pretty good bit. I've got the biggest engine in it, and it's still not big enough. Gearbox, can't customize that. Suspension. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. For a second there I thought, I don't know what I was thinking. But yes, I want the tuned custom suspension. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we're going down here to tires. You notice there are no mud tires for this vehicle. But now we can put the 45s on it. And then go back and sell the originals. This comes with an autonomous winch. Or it doesn't come with it, but I mean you can buy an autonomous winch with it. And I kind of went with that just in case I flipped it over. And now we can get the engageable all-wheel drive. So it is upgraded as far as I can get it right now. I do have the snorkel on it. The exhaust, I put side pipes on it. And you can get all kinds of parking lights, stuff like that. But if you do, it takes away some of your fuel and stuff that you can have. So the bumper, I went with the Hunter bumper. Because I looks kind of cool because the pipes come all the way around. And for our frame add-ons, so you can go with a pickup bed. You can go with the custom pickup bed, which actually has 400 repair points, carries 4 spare tires, and 47 gallons of gas. Then you can get the small roof rack, which I will take that off so you can see it. So that's without the small roof rack. But we'll put that back on. So with the small roof rack, you carry 2 spare tires and 26 gallons of gas. Then you have the utility mount, which is that center area there. You have 2 spare tires, you have 13 gallons of gas, and another 100 repair points. But if you wanted to, you can also go with a flatbed if you want to haul something. Or you can go with a crane. You can't go with a crane and a flatbed, I don't believe. So let's go ahead and purchase them and see. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, so you can go with a crane and a flatbed. And I think this is how, in my first playthrough, I actually bought another one of these, so I had two of them. I had one of them set up like this, and then I had another one set up with all of the parts. So sell those off. Get these put back on. Get rid of that pickup bed. Give me a little extra money. So with this setup, you carry a lot of fuel and you carry a lot of spare parts. The problem with this setup is it is very heavy. So the truck does not move very fast at all. It doesn't climb very well. It will by itself, but you cannot pull a trailer up a hill with this. It's just not going to work. And if you remember, or if you can remember, it's not a perfect truck, then you'll be much better off. There were a lot of complaints about this truck when it first came out. People saying it was junk, it was no good. Why would they even put a truck out like this? And it's designed for certain missions. And I need to pick that up. Oh, that's right. So it cannot pull scout trailers. I mean, I can pull with a winch, but it's designed to hook up the bigger trailers. But if you keep in mind that it has a lot of limitations, it can be a very, very useful truck. And I have found myself using it quite often. Mainly because it's easier to pull this around than it would be a maintenance trailer or a fuel trailer. But it does seriously lack in power. That's my main complaint about this truck. If they put a V8 in it, a good V8, then I believe it would be an awesome truck. And it would be one of those trucks that you have to play the game. Not have to, but you really, really want it. If you only had to pick a couple of trucks, this would be one of them. But yeah, you're looking at just about the top speed right here. Now it does do pretty good when you get it up in speed and you go to high. Because the high gear in this would be about its third gear. Where most of the time high gear is about second gear for the big trucks. This one's about third gear. I really haven't seen a difference in the performance of the truck if you just run it with a pickup bed and without all the fuel and spare parts. There's not that much difference in power. So it's actually better, or you're really not losing anything by adding all this weight to it. But there's a lot you can gain from it. So right now I'm heading for the, well actually no, I don't need to head for the Tatra. I'll head out that way. But I don't need to go all the way because we need to open up the rest of the map. Yeah, see? It just lacks in power badly. Now, I have watched a couple of videos where people have talked about the upgrade on the test server for this vehicle. It makes it a lot better, but it still does not give it a whole lot of power. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh man, I totally crushed my suspension. So I'm going to have to repair that. So where do I want to take it from? So I've got 400. I carry 500 repair points. So we'll take it from the utility mount. Yes, so the truck does have issues. Hopefully those will be fixed in the next update. Alright, get you up here a little bit more. I want you falling through the ice at some point. Okay, so now we need to get some of this map opened up. And in order to do that, I need the lodestar. So come over here and fill up with gas. Nope. Nope. Nope, I could get in the GMC. What am I looking for? Change trucks. So we'll refuel first. And I'll refuel the lodestar. Refuel the unit there. And you see I cannot refuel my roof tanks. So I need to change trucks and refuel. Yeah, I'll take it from there. And then what am I looking? Yep. From there, change back over here and refuel the truck again. Oh, maintenance firm's already down there. There we go. And let's see if I can repair. Nope, it won't let me. So I was hoping to be able to refill my points in my roof rack, but it won't allow that. I think I can from the maintenance trailer, but I don't have a truck over here that can hook up to that yet. And I don't mind the GMC being out of fuel. because a lot of times when you try to fuel up, the GMC will come up first and take some of the fuel out of it anyway. Let's get ourselves turned around. I don't know. I could go down this way and then cut across, but it's not a very nice road. It's actually easier to go out on the ice. So I'm not mistaken, this is very muddy through here. Yeah, let's go out on the ice. Well, and I can't bring any of the other scout vehicles out here other than the Tatran, because they definitely don't like the deep snow. I thought about going ahead because I am carrying a lot of fuel in other vehicles. I thought about going ahead and just putting the maintenance add-on on this truck. And then I remembered that when you put the maintenance add-on on the Lodestar, the performance just sucks. It gets the best performance out of this truck when you have the pickup bed on it. See what I was talking about in the last episode, how the rocks render in when you're so close to them. It's kind of hard to pick your way through. That wasn't too bad. And which way am I heading? So I actually need to go to my left. And while I'm here, I'll go up, wait till I get up here to the spot. When I get up there, I'll run my radar unit. Drifting the trailer. Area has been scanned, and it shouldn't give me anything. And you have to wait till it fully packs itself back up before you can move out. Okay, so it's a supplies delivery. And I know I have to go up there. There's the other truck right there that I got to pick up. I don't get to keep it, but I have to make a delivery of it. Secured load. And I'm going to go ahead out this way and open the rest of this end of the map up. Because this end of the map opens up a submarine base, which is pretty cool. It will be the next place I head to because I have a mission up there that the Tatron will do. And we'll park you right there. The one thing I want to check was, yes, I can activate the radar without the engine going. And that opens up over here. So right here is the submarine base. And the submarines would go in there. And I also have a container over here that I need to... But I need to look at this supply. Okay, so these are the service spare parts. There are 2 of them. One goes to North Camp, and I need to take the other one to East Camp. So that's East Camp, and the North Camp is up here. And that is the one that I was going to use. What was I going to use for that? Maybe the Voron? Yeah, I think the Voron. Does it have a crane on it? Yes, it's the one that's got the crane on it. Okay, but right now I am doing a different mission. And let me find out where I need to go. So head for my blue mark. Where's my blue mark? Back this way. So we'll go up here to the lighthouse. I think there was a mission up here. You're not going to catch me this time. Maybe you are. Rocks. I got stuck on those rocks. And I actually ended up having to bring another vehicle out here to tow this thing out, because I could not get it off the rocks. So it's a flag that I've got to get to. I don't believe there was, actually, I think there was something else over here. And these are all the missions where you got to visit places. And I may not have that one opened up yet. Oh, I thought that was blue over there. So the mission I'm going for now is one that caused me a lot of aggravation, because I couldn't figure the mission out. took me quite a while to figure it out. Avoid that cracked ice there. Heading the right way? Yes, I am. Oh, there it is. I was trying to use that as a marker and I forgot where it was. I didn't see it. It would be so much easier if you can just go around the edge of that rock. The problem is none of these vehicles swim. And I did take the autonomous winch off of this and put a heavier winch on it, the heaviest I could get on here. Because as I've said, I've only flipped this thing over once. So I really don't need the autonomous winch. Be very careful. That edge of that rock right there, in the middle bottom of your screen, if a tire hits that, it will blow a tire. So this is like a trap coming through here. It does a number on your vehicle if you're not careful. And one of the major problems of this vehicle, it doesn't do rocks. I think I've mentioned that once or twice. Look at the rocks. They want to get under there so bad. Maybe they're pet rocks. I remember that when I was a kid. People used to pay money, order pet rocks, or buy them in the store. It's a rock. People bought them. Earthlings. Okay, so before it gets dark, let's come over and check out the submarine base. And then I'm going to pull that big old shack out of here, or attempt to. So it's too bad you can't get out and walk in this game, because I would like to go in there, see where that leads. And this is the reason why you can't come through here. Yes, it is too deep to drive through. I tried it. You drowned. That's where the submarines went. And I'm sure smaller ships could go through there also. Probably resupply ships and Alright, so this is it. This big old container. Get back out here that way. So this big old lodging unit, I brought trailers over here and I tried to put it on trailers and nothing. Could not get it to work. So I did that. It's got skids and I never noticed it had skids. So you've got to pull it this way. And there are two of them that you have to take over to where I left the GMC. And I pulled one over there and it wouldn't accept it. And I probably spent 10 minutes trying to take it in different ways and pulling it out and pulling it back in. I thought, well, the game is broke. And decided I would go get the other one. And as soon as I pulled the other one in, it accepted both of them. So don't get frustrated like I did. You got to have both of these housing units in the box before it accepts them. And don't try to put them on a trailer. Not going to work. But it does, they do pull pretty good. Hello. Should turn on lights. And I want to stay on the ice as much as possible, because it pulls easier on the ice. And you can drift with it. So this actually gets delivered right here. And with the Tatron, I might as well go all the way around. Stick to the ice. It'll be easier. I was going to say I can actually go through the woods. But the last time I did that, I got it stuck on a tree. Now I'm going... Yeah, come out here, come around, and go up that way. It's the only 2 missions out there. So once I get the stuff out of there, once I get this out of there and get that 1 mission delivered, then I won't have to come back out this way again. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I should be out here. Just runs a little smoother. Yeah, but I can't steer. Where am I at? There we go. So yes, I'm heading in the right direction. This map is actually quite fun, and it's mostly a scouting mission map. As I said in the last video, most of the missions that you have to do are scouting. You have to go to different points. So what I'm trying to do is take care of the missions that are not scouting first, and then have some fun with some different scouting vehicles and see what we can do about reaching all the different points. Won't have to worry about loading or unloading stuff. There's my loading point. And now let's go to the Voron, and I need to head back to here and pick up those parts. So I'm going to need fuel also. What am I doing? One of the flags you saw on the right, that's one of the flags I have to hit inside of there. It's like a maze. And maze and an obstacle course built into one. Turn. The last time I played, I took the Tatron in there, and it was kind of a pain in the butt. I actually ended up, I couldn't get it out of there once I hit all the points, and had to recover it back to the garage. So this time I'm going to take the Tuz 166 in there. It's a little more agile and smaller. And I have a plan on getting it out instead of going back through the maze again in reverse. I've got something else in mind. I will probably set that up for the next episode, because I want to see if the Tuz 166 can do it. Come over here and load up in our parts. Service spare parts, I needed 2. And can't use those trailers. I don't think it'll let me do that. So let's pull it up a little bit. Cargo. There we go. Flip you back over. And down. And get the next one. Hey, you're not gonna let me do it that way. It won't skid. There we go. And again, hardcore mode. I have to load everything manually if it will allow me to. Let's see, I'm here. And I can go across to... No, I can't. That'd be too rough. So I'm just going to skirt around this way. So I might as well... Where am I at? There we go. Might as well go out this way and head down the snowbank. Easier than changing trucks. I just take the fuel out of the B12. And I'm going to head straight out that way, I believe, or do I go around here? Figure it out when I get down to the bottom. So yeah, yeah, might as well go around this way. Why not? Ah, that's why not. See where the water gets really blue? Can't cross that. The truck will fall through. And I'm very tempted to try it with this truck. And I am going to try it. Can it pull itself through? That would be a no. And now I'm stuck. Well, you don't know till you try. So who is nearby? Nobody. So I am done with the Ford over here. So let's put it to some good use. It does not have enough power to pull that truck out, but it does have enough weight to be an anchor. And I need to head that way. And then skirt around here. And it'll be a good time to test and see what that is like. There's my blue mark. So when this thing was not upgraded, getting it back to the garage, actually only had 2 areas that I needed to be pulled or pushed out of. And that's not too bad for a truck that's not upgraded and has stock tires on it. Also did not have all-wheel drive. Gotta get close to that. Get rid of that mark. So right here, I am probably going to fast forward the video until I get over there. So when I get over there, I will talk to you then. Alright, so we're back. And let's see if we can't get this thing pulled out of here. Yeah, not that way. So let's try changing trucks. Yeah, that's not going to work. Maybe I should have brought the Tatron over. Let's try to pull it to the side a little bit. So I go all the way back to there. Back up a little bit. That thing is not going to budge. See if I can get it to... Try one more thing. And then I have to get a bigger truck over. Just put it in low. Okay, that's always on. Let's go down to, yeah, there. You in low. Nope, it's stuck in there good. So the Ford does not have enough power. But I know something that does. And we'll see if it works in the next episode. So if you liked the episode, leave a like. And leave me some comments. Let me know how I'm doing. Let's shut that off. And I have a fix for that little issue sitting right here. And we're going to go down there and pull that thing out with this. So we'll do that in the next episode. Again, let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if you liked the video. Leave me some comments. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.